Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Yeah, it is a nice comeback route. Most important part of the comeback route, dude, I got to sell you vertical like I'm running a go, and then I sit down and I come back to the football, catch it. Nice route by the wide receiver.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Give to the running back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try the left side. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. And the Eagles want to crank the tempo. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly, and you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for the offense. Takes a handoff. It's Chubb. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Hard running there. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real
looking for the end zone. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connections. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This quarterback is having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room. It's Sampson. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
After the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Griffin. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a third and long. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They want to run this quarterback. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Trying to get to him. And he's dragged down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can't a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Warren. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Warren. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop. Be that hard to the goal line. It's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Quick handoff. At the 35, he's open. All kinds of running room. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Golden. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On second down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. He's got it. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Eastern Michigan 24, Ohio State 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're going to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Fires to the big fella. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's back to throw on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Golden.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He's going to pass on second down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Eastern Michigan going fast. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another